No, you didn't.
You didn't. But who cares?
No way. At no point in time.
Who cares?
But that's awesome that you didn't. That just shows you how humble you are.
Yeah. It's like I got a job.
Because you didn't even mention shit.
They gave me a raise and a bonus. Okay. I'll be there tomorrow.
How about some more?
Mm-hmm. Well, they asked me to come in early tomorrow for
He has a title.
Overtime.
Okay.
More money.
So I'm working double shift tomorrow.
All right.
Time and a half?
Yeah. Technically not, because I'm not working the same job twice, so no.
Really?
But it's the same pay rate.
Well, it's not bad, for
Yeah,
sure. It's
it's
18, so...
It's like 12 hours. 12-hour shift.
So it's over $200 for the day.
Yeah.
That makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do anyway? Sit home, watch TV? What you can do when you go home?
No, I usually like fall asleep at like 4 o'clock.
Ain't that right, though?
That's
the way it goes.
That's the way it is. Like, 4 o'clock.
I get up around noon.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, man.
And Mike, I forgot I can't chew.
Okay, you forgot you did what?
I can't chew.
There you go.
When you getting those chompers in, man?
A couple months.
Damn,
You have to
3?
go-
You have to heal up and
Well-
have to get a partial.
Oh,
He's
dude.
Yeah, sculpt the partial and all that shit.
You have to heal up.
Dude. 2 months, you can't eat.
By the time he gets
you
used
can't
to
eat
it,
a
that's when
hamburger?
they'll put it in, and it'll be
No.
weird.
Been in the movie.
Things
I know
gotta
how it
adjust.
goes.
What are you eating? Like soup and shit?
Eating whatever I can.
He's trying with some
Not a
rice.
Jello pudding.
Rice pudding, tapioca.
Oh, dude.
Rice cakes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe rice cakes.
Well, you can have soup, like chicken noodle soup.
He was over here eating a bunch of shit the other day.
It's got to be chopped up. That's all.
Did you? Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
No, I didn't. I didn't eat anything.
Like even if he has cereal, he has to let it soak in a little bit. You know, a little longer.
A little mushy.
Eat it.
You gotta have some mush.
He's got to have the mush.
I have to wait till the milk changes color. How do you guys know what's pissing me off? You guys aren't doing this shit on fucking camera.
I still can.
Guess
The
what?
movement's passed.
Guess what?
No, I'll bring it back.
You've been live.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
You've been live for 2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Let's bring it back.
The moment passed.
Can't munch on his Chinese food like.
I can't underdo my mushu. Have you got that mic set up? Okay. Get over your face. Here, come on. Get it over there. Push it back a little bit. Oh, see, you don't have it up.
Oh,
God damn.
good catch.
Falling off.
Well, because you got to tighten it up more.
Okay.
That's why. It's not tightened up.
Just give it a minute.
That's what I told her.
Hey,
I said, look, man, I ain't parking cars.
That's one thing I don't have to do with this hotel job. I don't have to park cars.
Really?
That's a blessing.
shit, I'll take tips.
So you just taking the bags up to people's rooms?
Yep, and I take them to the airport in shuttle van.
Damn, dude.
Because he has a driver's license.
I have to go get like this DOT card. It's like credentials to be able to park at the airport.
Yep.
Yep, background check
Really?
involved. Yeah,
That's what
Pay
it's
for
called.
that yourself?
face and all.
They'll pay for. I think they'll pay for it. They didn't mention me that I had to pay for it. So
Well,
maybe it's
that's
free.
No, they handle it. They handle it.
Are we
Free
recording
for
right
what?
now?
I am now.
All right.
You're back
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next segment of Two Stone Dudes podcast. This is your co-host, Ryan Castle. We were originally supposed to have a guest from Cannabis on, but unfortunately, he's having issues with signal due to the weather where he's at. And that was
fucking hailing.
the gorilla.
Gorilla.
He has no Wi-Fi?
I don't know what his issue is, but you know, he could be lying. Who knows? I mean, I'll take the guy's word for it. I don't fucking know who he is.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. in
Right.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So I'm just hoping that he's telling me the truth.
if his Verizon's not working, it must be a really bad storm.
Right. I mean, hey, you know what? It gives us a chance to sit here and talk about the shit that we want to talk about, and
Yeah.
not have to worry about asking a guest 1,000 questions and worried about whether we're going to get it or not. Right? You know what? I this is what I'm going to do.
6.
I'm going to ask
7
you guys the questions
I.
and see and give me your answers
Aight.
individually. I'll just pick out specific questions.
I.
Respect DMX.
DM.
Yeah, he passed. Yeah,
That sucks.
Sure
dude.
did.
he died in his sleep.
You know, you can't keep doing
Oh, he
crazy
died in his
shit.
sleep?
I would say, well, if he went
He's in a coma. I would say you died in your
You
in your
keep
dreams.
doing crazy
You
shit,
passed
you'll
away in
be
his
a
dreams.
dead shit.
Right.
Dead crazy shit.
Fuck, I forgot what I was
You
looking
can't be
for.
doing crack at 50 years old, man.
No.
He's done his. He was too tired. He
Shit.
can do no more.
Yeah, his heart was real
Yeah,
tired.
what was I supposed to be looking for?
His growl died down.
Yeah.
What?
Yo, I'm
Your
really
heart
high.
is
What am I
not that
supposed to be
strong
looking
at 50 years
I'll
old.
ask the
man.
questions.
for? Okay. Oh, the questions. The questions. Hold on a second. Okay.
We've been smoking
Thank
more
you.
than you.
I got one for you, though, to start off with, Ryan.
Uh-oh.
And this is a question for you.
Okay.
Oh,
From the group, actually, out of our group consciousness in the multiverse.
Okay.
Okay?
I didn't do it.
What is the worst, most hilarious memory that you have?
The worst and most hilarious?
Yeah.
Like,
I was leaving this bar in California called the Rusty Spur where I used to hang out all the time. I've always kind of been a lowlife, and I hung out with like just lowlife people all the time. I don't know why.
Rusty
I
Spur?
guess I am. I don't know.
Is this a Marine Corps story?
is this a gay bar?
I'm in the Marine Corps at this point.
All right.
It sounds like a gay bar.
No, it's a cowboy bar.
Okay.
Worse.
Nah, more like low life bar.
Okay.
Like you could buy drugs there.
Huh.
Okay.
You know.
You can still buy drugs at a gay bar.
So tell us.
You get the best drugs at the gay bar.
I bought a few there.
So we've got a good workup on
Nice
the,
guys.
the
So,
scenario. So,
All right,
yeah.
so I totally forgot where the fuck I was.
You went to the
Rusty
bar.
Spur.
Embarrassing story.
Oh, Rusty Spur. Oh, okay. So we go out to eat after I've been drinking all night long, and I was throwing them back this time, man. And I drink. Okay, I start my night out with a shot of Jack and a Bud Light,
Okay.
or a pitcher of Bud Light, 2 shots of Jack to start out my night with. That's what I like to start out with. And I'll take a gulp. I'll put a beer down and take a shot. Put a beer down, take a shot, and fucking calm myself down and be ready for the next couple because they're going to be coming in the next 30 to 40 minutes.
Uh-oh.
My social anxiety was so bad, I had no idea how bad it completely was. That anytime I was like sober for more than like a couple of weeks, I would lose my shit. Like I would fucking like I would go in like I would shake. I'd have to go drink, which like it sucked because that was like the only cure I fucking had at the time.
Hey,
How the fuck do I tell these people that, you know, before I came to boot camp, I was doing meth, so I might be a little fucked up, you know, and then
They
went through,
probably got pulled out of a prison cell.
bro, I went through boot camp fucking jonesing.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
remember you telling me.
Yeah. Went through fucking boot camp, fucking, not jonesing, what the fucking word am I looking for?
DTing?
Detoxing, yeah.
Well, you got through it.
It was a
Congrats.
fucking nightmare.
But you did it.
They made you stay up for the first 48 hours. I'm like, got that covered. that's fine.
that's cool as long as you're close to the toilet.
Yeah.
Hey, you really went through a mental and physical train
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you what.
and overcame it.
Mentally and physically, they break you down to build you into something that they want you to be they want you to be a better version of yourself so you can serve your country.
I have all that in writing from other friends who've been in the Marine Corps.
What did they do?
In
mentally?
writing, my brothers.
They prepared me for the world.
How so?
Anytime somebody took a giant shit on me, it made it a hell of a lot easier to take.
Mm.
Why do you think Sky's still alive?
You just took it?
Yeah,
Hey, don't take it personally.
I just took it.
Don't take it personally.
And I told like, any other guy in his right sane mind after happening what she did would have probably killed her.
Yep.
So, you know, she did me fucking dirty, bro.
I know.
All
And
right
according
there.
to her, you're the fucking bad guy.
I know, right?
Because I
Yeah,
Hey,
According-
isn't it different to get the other side of the story?
According to her, dude, you're the biggest piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, I know. You know what I
You
did
didn't
wrong,
live up
Fucking
to her
fairy
false
tales I got
expectations.
from her when you left.
bro? You know what I did wrong?
Holy shit.
You know what I did wrong?
Oh.
I was getting high and I was hiding it.
Yep. Well,
That's what I was doing wrong.
Well, you know what was going on wrong, though, Ryan? What was going on wrong?
I get high in the
And,
closet. I get high in the closet.
Like our fucking marriage is pretty much over when I told her we need to like talk about our agreement. Our agreement was, sorry about getting into my marriage, but fuck
That's
it, it's
all right there,
personal, but
honey.
it makes for a good show.
Hey, it's a good show.
So, yeah. So
Yeah.
we had a promise we made to each other that if one of us relapsed, because we were clean at the time, she had like 5 years, I had 7 years.
Right.
if one of us uses, the other one puts the other one in rehab.
Mm-hmm.
That was our fucking thing. That's our
Right.
promise. That was
The
like our
agreement.
vows, right?
Right.
Like we actually said that the day of our fucking wedding.
I believe it.
Wow.
Okay,
I think I was there.
in Florida. Oh no,
Oh,
you were
no.
at the party in
And
Phoenix.
Here, yes. I was
In Scottsdale. We had that party.
Yes, Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Down the street from my work.
Anyway,
Anyway.
when I started doing pills, and then I finally broke down and told her, she did not plan on sticking to our bargain. She wanted me to go to work during the withdrawal.
It
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that her?
You can't
Oh,
get
yeah.
Is that
off.
this guy that we know and don't love?
Like
Yeah.
you can't fucking get off the fucking bed
Don't hate her, but
when you're going through a fucking withdrawal. It
Sky.
fucking sucks. Pill withdrawal is the fucking worst.
Really?
No, you know what? Fentanyl is the worst. Fentanyl withdrawal is the worst.
Why,
bro.
Well, I don't-
why you didn't tell
I
on the
can't see
weekend
pills
when
and
you
shit.
didn't
I
have to
can't
work
see
the
getting a
next day?
string going on
I've
that.
never,
No way.
I've never had to go
No
through the
way.
withdrawal.
You never had to go through withdrawal?
I've
No,
never
When
you
I
did.
came back here from Jersey, I went through withdrawal at my dad's house
Okay.
for a week and a half.
He was cool.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give my dad some credit. He read up on his shit. He read on what vitamins to get me and what to feed me.
Really?
Yup. And he would leave the food he would lock the door from the other side.
Mm.
He reversed the lock on me. He didn't want me leaving the house. He
Did you have a
wanted me-
bathroom in there?
Yeah, I had a
Oh, so
connected
you
bathroom.
were all good.
Yeah, the room I was in was supposed to be the
You could drink some water out of the fucking
room-
sink.
The room that I was in was supposed to be my grandparents' bedroom for when they retired and came to Arizona.
It's kind of like a little efficiency.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
had
had to withdraw myself, man.
They have like
yeah?
a mini kitchen.
off of what?
Speed, man.
Yeah, dude, withdrawal off of meth is fucking no joke.
He wouldn't be near
no
a
fun.
kitchen.
You know what I found myself doing? I found myself like the last run I was on, like I was combining heroin and well, when I was in Jersey, it was heroin and coke.
Yeah.
I came here, coke was too hard to get, so it was heroin and meth.
Nice.
And I used heroin.
Speedballing.
I was speedballing at first. Then I just started doing a little more meth. So I did. Is that my phone? No,
Never mind.
Okay.
Keep going.
So I used meth to get over heroin, and then I used weed to get over meth.
Doing the Joey Diaz rehab.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
So
And
I've been enjoying my new drug use. Like I did mushrooms for the first time.
right.
You know, I feel like I
How
feel like I'm gonna have some freedom to do that.
So
shit
how
one
about
day.
the next day afterwards? Was that kind of cool in a way?
No, I didn't have an experience after.
Yeah, nothing.
No, my trip was pretty bad, dude. Plus, I was on Suboxone. at the time.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
You were stressed.
So this
So-
time around, I can take less, and it'll still affect me more.
I think we're gonna get some ibogaine.
Now, my buddy's here. He hasn't called me yet, and I haven't got his goddamn number yet, and he's got DMT.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
I did the frog.
I think we
about
need
that.
to do ibogaine.
I'd love to do that. I want to do salvia. I heard this.
Ibogaine is better.
Okay.
Salvia is a weak shit. You got to smoke it like for
Do you know
3
Ari
days.
Shaf- do you
then you
know-
go.
Do you know who
"Gee, I
Ari
should have had
Shafir is?
DMT.
Do you know who Ari Shafir is?
3 days.
Huh?
Do you know who Ari Shafir is?
No.
He's a comedian.
Okay.
So they taped him. They videoed him
Oh yeah.
taking salvia.
Okay.
And when he came out of it, he had said that it was only 15 minutes. He could have sworn it was like 15 years, and he had lived a whole life and had all these different friends, and it was a
That's-
completely different life than what he
That's
was living.
that's DMT because that's what salvia divinorum is. It's a organic form of dimethyltryptamine.
Okay. I'm definitely
Poisonally-
interested in this. man.
Poisoning. I like to take the crystals, smoke them up real quick, and go.
Just blank.
Think I need to do it? I don't.
Space the fuck out.
I want to try it. I want to try to expand my mind. I'm a little worried about how it would
It's
affect
called
me.
white noise.
I want to know how it would affect me because of the medication that I'm on. Like, do I just not take my medication that day?
No.
No, please don't do that.
No, don't do
Okay.
that.
Don't do anything like that. Don't change a fucking thing.
Just add.
Okay.
Adding.
Yeah.
I just don't want it mixing
additive
bad with my
effect.
medication.
You're enhancing your.
Enhancement.
You should look.
Yeah.
You should look. Try to get like a shaman on the phone. Ask him.
Yeah. Well, let's come back around to that worst, most hilarious experience.
Oh yeah, why did I go on a fucking tangent?
Because
like
you
that?
had to work up to it, and
you're
it's
high as fuck.
okay. Because
Oh my God.
this is the podcast, and so it's okay
I just
to
wanted to
take
fucking
off
rant.
into the land of faded memories.
Yeah, man. I guess that's how it worked. All right. So how do we start out talking? What are we talking about?
Well,
Just remind me.
it's your worst, most hilarious memory, and you were in a bar called the Rusty Spur,
Oh yeah.
and you were in the
Oh my
Marine
God,
Corps.
it's so not worth the punchline. I'm going to tell you that now. So just sit back and relax and don't worry about me.
I think
We go to an IHOP, right?
Yeah.
We go to a fucking IHOP,
Yep.
and
I like IHOP.
now it's about a
IHOP.
time where cell phones are starting to become like popular, and like
Right.
MySpace had just started coming out.
Right.
So I fucking pass out in my chicken noodle soup.
Nice.
I was so drunk. I passed out face first in my chicken noodle soup.
So you smelled like a drunken Irish guy's bay pit.
You could have drowned.
Yeah, you could say that.
Anyway.
These fucking college kids were taking selfies with me while I was passed out. And my my friends were kind of trying to they were like so embarrassed they just let him do it.
Oh my God, that's
They
fucked
did that
up.
shit to me, man. Put butter in my fucking mouth, a whole cube of butter, and melted down my whole fucking shirt.
That sucks.
I drank like a quart of Crown Royal. It was not a good situation.
I bet not.
It's not the best way to go to Vegas.
No.
And spend your
I've
winnings.
never been on the receiving end, but I've definitely been on the giving end of some of those.
Some of what?
Like when you pass out at a party, a bunch of us would like.
Kevin, you got picked on as a kid. I don't want to hear it.
Put fucking dicks on people's faces.
Oh,
You got picked on as a kid, didn't you?
that's
Yeah.
that's
I
only
knew it.
part one.
I knew it. Don't be bullies to people later on in life just because you
You know
got picked
what?
on when you're little. Asshole.
There wasn't one of them that did shit to me like that I didn't even think about getting back because I just got back to him naturally.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh man.
Karma.
Oh, big time.
Explain.
Talk about social kicks in the ass with a little bit of humiliation and piss in the face. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made him hurt, brother.
Huh.
I made him hurt bad. And they're like, well, we're really sorry we did that. I don't give a fuck.
I have been afraid of one person my whole life, and I got to fight him when I was 14.
What happened?
His name was Al Sabatelli. He didn't really beat my ass, so I overcame my fear of him, needless to say. So I'm really not afraid of anybody
That's right.
because of this. Like fucking the Marine Corps, I wasn't scared of my drill instructors because I just faced the fucking fear and owned up to some shit. I told people I was scared to fight him. Like I had to admit that shit as a little kid. I said I'm scared to fight this motherfucker. He's 22 years old.
I don't want to get beat.
No, dude's 22 years old. He's about as tall as Kevin, and I'm like 5'3" at the time.
Oh, punch him in the dick.
It's just like, just hope I don't get older, motherfucker.
Seriously. You know, if he, I don't know,
Right.
and you know, if he hadn't have died, we would have had a second. I told the story on the air before. If he hadn't have died, we would have had a second fight,
So
and I don't know what would have happened.
What is the funniest, worst of all those memories? Let's hear the end of it. Let's hear the last 50 words of it.
Fuck, I totally forgot.
I guess it wasn't that bad.
No, I got a funny Marine story, and it's kind of weird, and it's kind of the worst thing that could have
It's
possibly
okay.
happened.
It's got to be really funny and really fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in Okinawa, Japan.
Yeah.
And me and my buddy Mark go to I believe it's Kadena Air Force Base.
Right.
And there I could be wrong on the name, so don't quote me on that. I believe it's Kadena.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's
But
one of
anyway,
them.
on
Yeah.
that base, they have some barracks that are not used that they made pretty much a hotel for military members.
Nice.
You can stay there at a discounted rate or free.
Nice.
Okay. So
And you can roam the countryside in search
you have
of.
adjoining bathrooms. So that's the way everything in Okinawa is. Everything is adjoining bathrooms.
Interesting.
Right? So there were two girls and another guy in the room next to us.
Nice.
The guy took off. I didn't know where he was. And I was in the bathroom. I was shaving and the girl came in. Like, I thought I had the door locked. I had a towel on. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah. I was like, can you give me a minute? She's like, yeah, I'll give you a minute. No problem. And she just kind of like sat down and took a piss.
Yeah.
Fellow Marine.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
Everyone pees.
I'm like, really, bitch? So, I just thought that it just kind of grossed me out, right? And I kind of like, I guess I made a face, and she's like, oh, what are you looking at, douchebag?
Whoa.
And I was like,
Oh,
I just,
This story's going a different
I got
direction than I thought.
disgusted. I kind of got disgusted, and
Horrible.
I left the fucking bathroom, and I waited for her to leave. Then I got in the shower and got myself together. Later on that afternoon, she's coming back with her friend, and me and Mark, we're coming back from Kintown, and we just came back. We ate some food and drank a couple beers, and she's on a deck above us. She's like, "Look, there's those douchebag guys." I was like, "This bitch." I was like, "All right." You fucking forced me to do this shit. So Saturday night came up, and they went out. I went in their room, and I fucking grabbed her bra, and I fucking grabbed one of the porno mags that I found in my fucking room when I got to that base, and I fucking jerked off in her bra.
Damn.
yeah.
And I put it back in her bedroom face up, and I
coup de
blew a
grace.
huge load because I hadn't jerked off in like 5 days.
Juice in the bra.
Oh my
Coup de
god.
grace.
You had it saved.
Saving up the
So
loads.
so me and my buddy Mark went out to gate 1, right?
This is fucking great.
And we got some Habusaki. You know what Habusaki is?
The
No.
fuck for?
Habusaki is rice wine with the dead habu snake inside of it. A habu snake is the deadliest snake on the island of Okinawa. Okay.
Sweet.
You
Sweet.
drink out of it?
Yup.
And
They
it
have
did-
a ladle. They just take a ladle, and there's a dead snake in the fucking alcohol, and they stuff it right in a shot glass, and they give it to you. They're only legally allowed to serve you 2 shots per bar.
And so what happened?
I went to 3 different bars. And
And then what happened?
I remember
What's the
walking.
snake supposed to do?
I almost got hit by a car
And
a couple different times. Like Mark had to push me out of the way because I got so close to getting hit by a car
Sounds
crossing the street.
trying to
We
get
The snake's
taxi?
supposed to give you
So
superhuman powers?
no, it's supposed to make you hallucinate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we were right outside the steps of
Kinda
the
like Epson's.
we were right outside the steps of the barracks we were at, and I fell down and I laid down on my back, and the whole world just kind of turned purple for a minute.
Oh.
And I told Mark, I said, "Oh, Mark," I was like, "Everything's purple, bro." He's like, "Just enjoy the ride, man. Come upstairs when you're ready." I was like,
Sounds
"Whatever,
pretty
bro.
serious.
Cool."
So it's like absence.
I don't know what the fuck.
Absence is supposed to make you trip balls too.
Well, I sat there I laid there for like a good fucking 15, 20 minutes. And I fucking go, yeah. I kind of black out at this point, so it's kind of hard for me to recall.
Okay.
His funeral.
Pretty much I wake up the next morning
Right.
and I have the girl's panties from next door wrapped around my head.
Sweet.
I'm hanging halfway out of my door naked with a fire extinguisher that's empty. I don't know what chaos I caused. What the fuck happened? But apparently I had a good fucking time.
Must have.
My buddy Mark's like, it's exactly the same. He's like, "You look like you had a good fucking time, bro." I was like, I have no idea what the fuck I did last night. None. No fucking memory of
Did
At
it.
he
least you
remember?
didn't wake up with a sombrero and a donkey in the room.
Yeah,
That
no,
happened.
Any chickens?
Did he
Wait,
remember?
that happened to me.
Really?
That's where you got the story from, motherfucker.
What?
That's a story. That's my story.
Really?
Carlos Mencia
It's his story.
of podcasts.
Okay.
Okay, man.
So that was a long story with several different anecdotes in it about some of your worst, most hilarious experiences.
Yeah, I think most of my
Pretty good.
experiences turn out to be my worst and hilarious ones. I like to think
Okay.
if there is a greater entity out there that made all of us, I'd like to think I'm a little bit of his comic relief from time to time.
That's good.
Because I get into situations, it's like, you're going to like, "Pff, glad it didn't happen to me, poor motherfucker."
As long
You
as
know?
you don't die and you grow. What the
Right.
fuck?
Seriously.
Right?
Yeah. So that's the problem. See, I don't grow and I slowly kill myself. So that's that's what happens to me.
I'm glad I'm your friend.
Oh shit.
So, Rob was reading off something earlier. Remember that?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead, read that off, Rob.
About a 6-year-old kid being arrested.
Yeah.
in North Carolina. Well, you arrest a 6-year-old kid in the first fucking place.
What?
Fucking
Why did he
people.
pull over a military person?
Look at this shit.
A lieutenant in the military just for wearing their uniform.
A 6. I don't know. Fucking people.
And fucking pull a gun out on him instead of a fucking taser.
Right. But we're talking about these kids, man. The children.
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
6-year-old North Carolina boy arrested and sent to court for picking up a tulip at a bus stop.
A flower?
Yeah, a little
Is it-
flower.
is it
You know,
state flower?
What the fuck?
it's just
Is it state flower or private property?
He just wait. It's a bus stop.
Okay, state
It's a-
flower or private property?
I
It's
don't
a
know.
flower,
I'm
man.
Okay, it
It's
says the,
everyone's property.
Yeah, but it could be illegal if it's state.
But check
if it's
this.
a
It
state
says the
flower.
long arm of justice has once again involved itself in a
It's
situation
nature, man.
that doesn't make
It's-
sense.
Nature's no one's property.
Right. It says 6-year-old boy was arrested and appeared in court after he was accused of picking a tulip from a yard at a bus stop. The child had appeared in front of a juvenile court to face charges to real property. Yeah, change of injury to real property. He injured the property.
That makes sense. Okay.
It makes
So-
sense. For a 6-year-old, he injured the property.
And
No, it's bullshit.
You would think you'd want to hold the parent responsible for that.
Well, you're at a
If it
bus
was-
stop. Isn't a bus stop already injured the property itself?
Kind of depends on the way that
It is
The
statute is
unnatural
written.
freedom.
I totally don't agree with that assessment because I think it's bullshit. I
Yeah.
think that they came up with something. It sounds like they made up some shit.
Yeah, well, it says the
Well-
child had appeared in front of a juvenile court, right? And the case was dismissed, but because of the incident, it raised, there hopefully
Case was dismissed.
the law would change to raise the minimum of age which a child can be charged and arrested. What would be a minimum age to judge a child
How would the child know
and
at
communicate?
6 years old
Yeah.
that it was wrong to pick a tulip?
He's so
They
little-
don't. That's why I said it's bullshit. It's a bullshit fucking.
I'd pick flowers.
If you're going to blame anybody, you blame the parent. The parent of record is the one who catches the responsibility.
Shit, the little kid could have just got
Little
off
kid
the
just like,
school
this is a
bus
pretty
and picked
flower.
the
I want
flower.
to pick the flower.
Wouldn't you?
Right. Did.
Shit, he could have been skipping, waving at his mommy right at the corner and picked
Could
a
have been-
flower to give it to his mommy, and then some guy because he's on
throwing
private
dog turds at
property.
the kid next door. I mean, what the fuck? Right?
What was someone spying in binoculars and shit?
There it
He's
is.
like, there's a kid stole. Hey, that's my flower, damn it! What the fuck?
Where is this
Stupid
at?
shit.
Georgia?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Sounds about right.
That's fucked up.
Sounds about right. Supposed to know what's
Probably
happening.
some people from California moved.
I've been trying to get pictures of that damn tulip, and you little fucking kid come and rip that shit. Go to jail. What the fuck? The kid's like, you want a color?
Tell me about it.
Sounds
What the fuck, man?
Sounds like something you'd hear about like people in California doing.
Man, I wanted to, you know what? The article just said more about the parents. They're like, wait, you gonna arrest my kid for what? I'm like, fuck you, dude.
They do some shit right here. There's Some
Right.
shit gets done every day right here that is like
I would have
beyond the
dropped,
definition
I
of
would have
wrong.
dropped my drawers and shit and piss on this fucking lamb. Like, fuck you,
I'm
dude.
telling you, man.
Damn.
There's some motherfuckers dropping
6-year-old
turd
kids.
everywhere.
Bullshit to arrest a child. There's enough going on the fucking border with them
You know,
kids.
that it's so fucked up. The things that children get exposed to without their consent in an abusive environment to begin with, it's a travesty. It's a tragedy.
I wonder if they actually put. How can you handcuff a 6-year-old?
Why
No,
would
let me
you-
guess. Zip ties.
And
Yep.
yeah,
It's
but-
horrible.
And why would you want or need to? Why would you want to
Did you
or
see
need
all
to do
those
that?
people at the border with Biden t-shirts on?
Yeah. That's cool though. You know what? So you get stay in Mexico going on for like 2 years or
Yeah.
3 years, right? Well, they did. They stayed in Mexico, and now the evil orange piece of dog turd is gone, so they can migrate.
Still trying to clean up that dog
And
shit.
they're thinking that it was okay to do so when it really isn't.
Yeah.
But nobody's going to be mean to them, you know. And it wasn't being mean to them that stopped people from coming.
Right.
It was that No, you get stopped 100, 200 miles below the border and you stay here.
Mm.
That was what. And not only that, it was the wrong time of year. People ain't going to be crossing that desert, in great numbers in July.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
Because they die.
Well, ICE got a new guy in charge, apparently, right?
Especially when it's 115.
Yeah, I think he's
now.
Hispanic dude, too, isn't he?
No, he's a white guy.
He's a white man?
Oh, let me rephrase that. He's a Caucasian.
He's a Caucasian.
He's a cuck.
The Caucasian.
He's a Caucasian. That's all I know.
Ryan, are you...
That's
having
what,
fun?
that's what you write on that job.
You having a lot of
application.
fun playing with that thing, man. Have you been watching the Anaconda movies?
No, I just played with my dick too much when I was a
Feel a little serpentine there, Ryan.
He's still used to holding some,
Oh, this is so much fun. Well, I had to turn your microphone off because it was sounding like somebody was wrestling with a fucking butt frog in the background.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, the mic picks up all that. I mean, I'm a great
I don't need
offender,
this
so I know.
Mm. You know where when I
Well,
get
that's
it?
done. Okay.
There it goes.
There it is.
6:30.
oh the time?
Okay, so
We still going?
right now we got.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do these. You want to do these questions with me, guys, or what?
Yeah, let's do it. Come on,
Okay.
let's rock.
Do it.
So-
do it.
All right. Mondo,
Yo.
are you a medical or recreational user?
Oh man, it is medicine.
Okay. Kevin, when did you start using cannabis?
I don't remember the date, but I remember it was with you. But it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That you didn't smoke weed ever before that?
Oh yeah, I smoked weed in high school and shit.
Okay, like you got reborn into it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when he started.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bad influence. I'm sorry. I bet if I would have had some meth, you would have been fucked right now.
Fuck no, dude! I would have fucking kicked you out of the car.
I don't know, Kevin. I don't know. That'd be horrible if I had done that too. I pulled out some meth. Oops, wrong pocket. Sorry. Look at Rob.
He's laughing by the time I'm punching in his fucking dick.
What, motherfucker? All right, Rob, you ever drive high?
All the time.
Okay, that shit's fun, ain't it?
No difference to me.
Whether you're high or sober.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I find traffic I'm more accepting of the traffic that's going on around me when I'm stoned. Yeah,
I'm the opposite.
You're a fucking rage monster when you're stoned, dude. What the fuck?
I'm actually more focused.
I just like to be lost in it. I like to be lost in the sea
Mm-hmm.
of the traffic
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of flow with everything and
I have
get
no.
ahead and see
Well,
if
see,
I want
that-
to.
I don't
happens
give
with
a
the right
fuck
song.
in traffic, dude. If you're in my way, get the fuck out of my way.
Oh yeah, that's that
You know
7
what?
a.m. traffic
When I
shit.
get really stoned, I stay home.
Well, sometimes you gotta drive.
Well, you know why? Because I need to have an active hallucination from some form of entertainment other than watching people I'd like to see shot.
Okay.
Yeah, we
You
some
know what
of
I'm
us still
saying?
have to work.
I mean, I'd rather have a pleasant violent experience, like
Yeah, we
some
get
form
stoned.
of TV, movie violence.
Okay.
That satisfies my need, and I sleep well.
Okay.
It's like a Tylenol
There it
PM.
is. I don't stay awake through all of it either. So there you go. Oh my God, that's horrible. Sorry.
All right. So what can we get to put on that piece of wall right there?
That's been still
I
stuck
got
on
it.
February since I put
we
it
need
up.
something up there.
I got the real flag, dude.
What's the real flag?
It's Lamb of God's flag. It's the
Oh,
Averse pentagram in the American flag.
We got to change the
Oh,
month.
yeah.
It's definitely not in February.
Hail Satan. And you know what the deal is. There's no Satan. There's no God. There's none of that shit. It's all just for fun. So if your Jesus is a fucking fun guy
Fun's good.
who likes to play tricks on you and have you over for cribbage and fucking beer, who would have
Crickets and beer.
who heard your old lady was a bad fuck and passed on it anyway. So
Oh,
That's
damn.
horrible.
I know I'm terrible.
All right.
It's a good hit.
Mondo, what's your favorite thing to watch high?
Oh, people making fun of each other deservedly.
Okay. All right. All right. Kevin, what about you?
Docuseries.
What is it?
Like documentary series.
Okay, anyone in particular?
The latest one is like Food That Made America.
Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah.
The Q one is really good.
Same question.
The Q?
If it's not watching my Justice League shit, I would watch Bruce Lee movies.
Okay.
Right on.
All right.
Did you like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
Really?
Yeah, they kind of made fun of Bruce Lee in that.
Yeah.
They did, but that was okay.
All right, personal.
I don't watch
Isn't there?
that garbage.
Rob,
You don't like Quentin Tarantino?
You
I
like
do, just not that movie.
You didn't like that one.
No.
that one? Okay.
Stick to Kill Bill was fine.
Okay.
Rob, where are you originally from and where do you live now?
Originally a New Yorker. I was born and raised in Spanish Harlem. I played my handball and made my money in Brooklyn on the side. And now I live in Arizona.
Nice. How big is your family?
There's me. I have 2 other brothers, and I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
I'm the oldest.
That's like 5, 7. I can't count them high, bro.
It's the Brady Bunch.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're all basically black and Spanish.
Oh, wow.
We're black and Puerto Ricans,
Okay.
Native Americans.
Wish you had a sister. I would still jump in your family.
My sisters, actually, they all are. Yeah, they're doing very well.
I couldn't handle
I'm
it.
proud of my
I
sisters.
couldn't handle them.
They're my sisters.
Yeah, I couldn't handle
Having 3 sisters in one bathroom.
Bro, trust me, I couldn't able to handle one of your sisters at all. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I can't handle them either.
I duck, man. I've been with
One of them wanted to move here. I said, hell no.
I've been with a couple. I've been with a couple of Hispanic women, and I pissed them both off.
You gotta have some balls for the Spanish women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed.
You do.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, Jordan wanted me to like manhandle her and treat her like a shit, And
My girl's half Spaniard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You take turns surrendering. Just take turns.
That's right, dude.
That's all.
you can do.
It's not so hard.
That's all you can do, man.
Rob,
Yeah.
what's your favorite movie to watch?
What?
Favorite movie to watch?
Damn, I'm usually watching comedy, so. Be any fucking thing. Oh, I was watching Caddyshack too.
Hell yeah.
I love Caddyshack.
Yeah.
I like the
I love
first
the
one
series.
way better, though.
But I'm
Yeah.
mostly stick to comedies when I'm stoned. If not action movies.
What about
like
you,
Bruce
Kevin?
Lee.
It's either comedy or action, like John Wick.
Okay.
John Wick kind of
When you're
movie.
stoned?
Yeah.
Really?
Those are dudes. Blow
Or,
shit up.
or military movies.
All right. Single, married, divorced, or it's complicated.
Engaged.
Okay.
Yay.
Have you ever been detained by the cops?
Yes.
For what?
They thought I was swerving, and I told them they were full of shit.
You were just adjusting your balls, that's all.
That's funny.
And they got me out of the car, had me do a field sobriety test, and say
Fuck.
my eyeball was like bouncing around my skull or something. I'm like, you're in no position to be telling me to go to a neurologist.
Your eyeball was moving around.
Yeah, that's what they said. I'm like, you're in no position to be telling me to go to a neurologist. You are a street cop.
I'm like,
I
my
don't
wife
see
is Mexican.
Dr.
I got slipped by the chancla.
Dr. Police on your uniform.
God.
Fuck.
They had to let me go.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
I was sober, dude. I was in Narcotics Anonymous at the time, dude.
Damn. Like, it's horrible.
Tell me about your funniest run-in with the cops.
I don't have any funny ones.
No funny run-ins with the cops?
No. It's all been negative.
I got one.
Oh, man.
Why do you
That's
think
funny,
I
man.
fucking hate cops so much, dude?
Ooh.
Every fucking interaction I've ever had with a cop has been negative.
Well, maybe if you run into some more, you may have a good situation with a cop. Breaking the law.
All right.
I cracked a joke with a cop to get out of a ticket.
Liar. Hey,
What?
Mondo.
Every time I deal with the cops, it's
Yes.
either a hassle or
Have you-
I have to fucking pay some money.
Have
to
you ever been
somebody.
detained by the cops?
Wait a minute.
We still recording the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to cut that out.
Cut what
Yeah,
out?
whatever you want.
The last 20 minutes.
Why?
What?
We weren't
Gone,
talking.
what? I wouldn't gone 20 minutes.
Nobody was talking though.
Okay.
Okay, cut that out.
And
So we gotta get rid of that.
but we were having a discussion and asking
Okay.
a question.
Okay.
Have I ever been detained by the police?
Yes.
Yes, many times,
Okay.
but not for many years.
Okay. You ever been in a fight?
Don't want to remember most.
Damn.
Do you have any side hustles?
Any what?
Side hustles.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
Okay.
He's not going to discuss them, though. Right. He's a phone sex operator.
Okay. What did you want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to run my father's company.
Okay. That didn't end up happening, huh?
Oh yeah, man, it was a great business. I loved it. I worked it every day when I could. And then he died, and the empire came to an end.
Sorry to have to remind you that.
It's okay. I lived through it.
Yes, you did. Can you swim?
Yeah, like a motherfucker, actually.
Right on. So can I. I can swim like a fish, dude. Like real easy.
I can't swim for shit.
I have to teach you, dude.
Is that right? You
I
don't
have-
like to swim?
I have a
What's
fear
your-
of drowning.
What's your favorite holiday and why?
Hobby?
Holiday.
Oh, holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, my birthday.
Okay. What's your favorite holiday? Okay, what are you passionate about?
Passionate?
Yeah.
I don't know her name right now.
Her name can be Passion.
You are a wrestling fan, correct?
Fell asleep during NXT, the best match of the night. Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
99.
All right. Section 3, weird shit. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I have had a couple around.
Okay. Have you ever experienced the paranormal?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay. Do you want to explain?
Well, okay, my paranormal experiences, or what people would call paranormal experiences, are really, in my view, a hallucination.
Okay.
And I've hallucinated some things that seem more real than others.
Right.
And so, I mean, I got a lot of stories. I mean, there's been, all kinds of like demonic entities that we've had appear and, all kinds of work like that.
Okay.
And I'm being possessed by Karanzan.
Okay.
That was a trip. That's like the destruction of your ego type of a thing where you get rid of your malignant part of your ego.
Okay.
I didn't get rid of all of it, though, as you can tell.
I'd love to complete something like that.
What's that?
I'd love to complete something like that.
You would?
Yeah. All right.
We'll talk about it
Who
later.
wouldn't want to get rid of their ego? Please. This fucking
Why not?
fucks me every chance it gets.
Why wouldn't you? What if it got in your way all the time?
Constantly does.
I say it all depends on how you can face yourself in the mirror.
Okay. Have you ever? Okay.
That's not a bad way.
Nope. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up, Mike Armando?
Well, I wanted to run my dad's company.
Okay.
And then I thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. And then I became a scientist.
Oh.
And then I wanted to become a salesman.
Okay.
Fuck this.
What's your favorite song to jam out to while no one's watching?
My favorite? Oh, man. God, there's about 100. Jeez.
Slayer.
And I got that.
Well,
I
one
got
of
that
them.
question from Kevin actually.
I mean, I like South of Heaven personally. I mean, or Dead Skin Mask.
Is your Starbucks empty now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Slayer!
there goes $8.
I miss Slayer. I love Slayer. I've seen them many times. Anyway,
Too bad they don't play no more.
they don't. They're done.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. They did their shows. They made their money. They have their fans.
Speaking of money, Kevin, since you got your new raise and your job and stuff, has it been like extra work or has it been like on the same level?
All right.
Extra.
Of course.
Mondo, tell me what you really think of the Mandela effect. Because you said something very interesting the other day about interdimensional.
Well, okay. So I've been into the quantum theories of the multiverse and string theory for a while.
Okay.
I don't claim to be an expert by no means.
Okay.
However, parallel universes, I look at as part of the multiverse. I think we have a multiverse. I think there can be alternate realities for us possibly in that multiverse. However, after close inspection into what is claimed as Mandela effect, I think it's just bad memory.
Really?
Yes. It's pretty significant when you really look at the skeptical analyses of it. Now, that's not to say there isn't a parallel universe where what's his name was eating a pastrami sandwich, but he actually had 4 hot dogs.
I got the idea.
His girlfriend watched.
I got the idea that somehow 2 other dimensions kind of got, maybe they touched, maybe they got close, maybe the Hadron Collider got set off.
Okay. What?
And there's a
So what was that?
maybe that could explain it, the Mandela effect.
Well, it could. If I just think it's kind of a misnomer in a way. I think there are parallel experiences that people can have.
Consciousness.
It's just like I said about the paranormal. I'm not saying this is right. I'm saying that this is what I think. Okay.
You know, on a personal,
I think most of it is a hallucination, but and that's okay. We hallucinate all the time, every day.
On a personal level,
Yes.
I kind of believe in it because something's just not right. Like, I feel personally that I don't belong here.
Okay. Well, I understand that, and I understand that how that perspective would generate that.
The memories that I have are of a very happier existence than what I've been through in a little while. A very happier existence.
So when you
Are these memories prior to you being on all of the medications?
Good question.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe your being on the medications might have something to do with your memories.
Yeah, the alternate thoughts. They're
Well, you
giving
do know the thing about memory is every time you make a memory, it's changed from what your original experience is.
Yeah.
All right, weren't we supposed to be talking about memory anyway, Mondo?
Well, that's a whole. I got about 25 minutes on that one.
Okay.
In the other podcast, but
All right.
But yeah, no, memory is a very interesting neurobiological phenomenon. And the thing about it is we remember the things that are most important for our survival.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if it was something to do with mental, if it was a memory of something that happened for you mentally, that might be essential for your mental survival.
Okay.
And, so I'm not discounting. I'm not going to go around and look at people and say, hey, what you think is bullshit. I don't have time for that.
No, and
The only thing I have time for is, hey, I'm thinking some shit that's real bullshit. That's
look, an animal, any animal will know that if it runs across, if it goes on a path, it's going to eventually come across humans. Every animal encounters humans that way.
Yeah,
right?
it's caused the extinction of 60%.
Right.
Go ahead.
So that animal over time adapts and learns not to go near that road anymore.
That's right.
So I think we in the same way adapt to, certain mental stresses and physical feelings and
yes, we do. Do you know?
And different types of energy as well.
Here's an interesting fact for you. Excuse me. Out of all the information that comes into us, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, what we feel, digital, we only can perceive on the electromagnetic spectrum 0.0035%.
Okay. So what's that mean in English?
We don't know shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, why is that?
It's about evolution. And, now I'm a biologist. I was trained as a biologist. I think biologically most of the time. And in my perspective, it's evolutionary.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to fuck and produce offspring. That's our main purpose in life.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of us don't do that, and so
procreate and spread
goes extinct. Yeah. And is that bad? No. It's not good or bad. That's the way things happen. So that's my perspective. I am a proponent, skeptically of evolution.
Okay. Kevin, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Okay. You want to tell me why?
The suspense.
I believe that they're out there. I've never encountered one.
Okay. But you definitely believe they exist?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Yo.
about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking out there.
Okay. Hey, did you ever see anything that made you believe that or hear anything that made you believe that? Sounds like you're hiding something.
An 8K TV.
No, not hiding nothing. I just,
Okay.
there's always something overwhelming us all the time. So,
Okay.
Just think if you could see things in cosmic rays
That would be awesome.
or X-rays even.
Oh, jeez.
Or if you could go down low below radio waves. So,
Or dark matter.
well, I know what that feels like.
Does anybody here believe we have a base on the moon already?
yeah, why not? If we were over there, why not? We put our flag up and shit, so why not?
Dude, I was watching that movie, was it Angels and Demons, the other night, and they were talking about fucking generating dark matter.
Wait,
and
what?
shit.
Tom Hanks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Dan Brown. The Dan Brown writings.
Oh yeah.
Right. No, it's fun stuff.
That
Yeah.
movie was
It's kind
stupid.
of basic. It's kind of
But when
basic.
you're fucking baked out of your head, dude,
Yeah.
it gets you fucking.
The only thing was
Thinking
good
that
was
it's
the
possible.
Da Vinci Code, and I'm speaking of the novel.
I'll tell you
The
what.
novel was good.
I watched this movie this morning, like about 12:30 this morning. I wake up. I went to sleep 7:30.
Okay.
I wake up 12,
This guy over here wakes up at 2.
And there's this, her
How
name
do
is
you know that?
Dragita.
You fucking called me at that time once.
Dragita is something. It had a heavily Hispanic fucking Dominican name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking Rosie Perez and Javier Bardem.
Mm.
And Javier Bardem is deep into fucking Umbanda. He's deep into fucking dark Santeria, fucking human sacrifice. Fuck people up, get the blood, and buy and sell
What are you
heroin.
talking about? Oh my god.
Santeria.
What about it?
Santeria.
Okay.
You know?
He
Do
was,
you
he
know?
was
Uh,
looking at something.
Do you know who your Orisha is?
No.
Orisha.
Well, I say Orisha. That's what
Okay.
I was taught.
Oh.
But that's okay because there's a Spanish pronunciation and a Portuguese. Anyhow, mine is Babalo Ai.
Hmm.
And he told me stories. I think that Ryan's Babalo Ai also. But I'm going to bet
Well, I know when he's cheese, his stomach goes.
that
bub,
if
bub, bub, bub,
anybody
bub,
is a
bub.
child of a shoe, it's Rob. One of his shoes, boys. One of his fellas.
Oh, you got it.
But
Yeah, I got it.
At least it ain't Yamaya.
So,
Who's the metal one?
Oh,
all right. Nobody
Chongo.
has
Chongo.
any clue what
Yeah.
you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
So,
Chongo.
get me on a
That's,
subject.
We've gone
That's
mystical.
Joey Diaz's
Did you even talk about yours, did
Is
you, Rob?
Chongo.
He switched over.
Okay.
what did you say?
Mine just switched over?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to your point.
What was my point?
To whatever story you were telling.
What story was I telling?
Oh, fuck. We forgot.
I
Ladies
sure
and gentlemen, once again, this is why we are two stone dudes, because we forget half the
did. You did it a few
shit we
times
say.
before, and I guess it's my turn.
Kevin, do you believe what the former Secretary of Defense for Israel said, the retired guy, that he said that there are aliens and there are lots of them and they visit us on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see that happening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wonder why
Especially in
like
the
we
South.
don't catch these things on a regular basis. Like,
I
why don't we
wonder-
see these things all the time?
I want to know if the
Why
In
it's just once in a
Spanish,
while?
we
Maybe
say
their
no es importa.
technology is so advanced that they have an EMP fucking frequency radiating from their ship.
really.
Okay, that would make sense. Oh man, you know what? It's funny what it probably is. We have no idea.
I want to know
I
if
have
they
no
like
idea
the big
what it
rib or
is.
not.
And they probably have like plasma weapons and shit, dude. Like in Terminator.
You know what? If they're really advanced, they don't need no special weapons.
Yeah,
They're just, these dudes are fucked.
that's it.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Either that or they just shut down people's brains right in front of them.
Why would they even, okay. I don't think they're
I think
killing them.
We are the only humanoids in this fucking solar system. And this other solar systems.
There is.
So they coming and flying by and like, what the fuck's over there?
They be doing what they doing.
Look at these fucking
They
people.
just do what they do.
Look at those things.
So no men from Mars.
They do what they do.
There's that
right.
movie or show that I was telling you. Who was I telling you about, or was it you about it, Kevin? The show I always watch with Lori on Sci-Fi.
Ancient Aliens.
Not Ancient Aliens. The fuck is it called? Resident Alien.
Oh, Resident Alien.
Okay, it was only one season so far, and it was great. And they actually go into like something I don't know where I heard it before, but George Soulis was on there. He's in the show. Anyway, he said in the movie the alien said that we are genetically engineered creatures derived from their species and a primate. And
I believe the primate part.
Yeah, that's kind of just there.
And so what is the purpose, though? See, this is my question behind all these ideas like this.
Right.
Why would they want to do this? Not that...
Experimentation.
Why would they need to experiment if they're that advanced?
That's just the answer he gave.
Next on the Alien and Case Files.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to watch the show. But I think that's I think the answer he gave.
I think it's all about getting some pussy. I really do.
Tune in to X Files with Ryan. Do aliens really put their thumb in your ass?
That's fucking horrible.
The Triple X Files.
I go back to the Matrix
the
Matrix theory, man.
Ass.
Bro, I'm so fucking high.
You know, when we talk about the Matrix theory, I really think that
Matrix theory. We should really talk about the
But
Matrix
check it out,
theory.
the Matrix theory, because you guys were mentioning it, and then we talk about UFOs and stuff. So I'm like thinking, if we're plugged in, what if we're plugged in from our assholes, since we're always getting so-called probed by aliens?
Is that why it feels really good when you take a healthy one?
That is what our third eye, right? That is our energy eye, apparently.
Come on. That's the most religious experience I can think
It's
of.
our orgasmic eye.
Complete evacuation of the bowels.
That's crazy.
And the big rush that comes after, it's like,
that's why they strip us butt ass naked.
I just lost 5 pounds.
That's why they put us butt ass naked on a table and fucking put shit through our holes, you know.
Yeah.
Let's enter the human.
Well, I think they could probably dial into each person's neurology.
Right.
And get that without...
They probably plug in through our fucking mouths and our
doing a
assholes,
fucking
you know? And then that's our Matrix right there.
Yeah, I get worried that one of these days I'm gonna get activated and end up on a fucking tower with a fucking rifle that I'm not sure where it came from, and I'm not sure how I got it. Yep.
That's
Hopefully it's
probably
nowhere
more
cold.
of a worry.
Hopefully it's somewhere warm.
I remember I used to
right
tell-
into a winter soldier.
Do you
When I met
have
Josh-
the memory of waking up every morning and all of these scenarios come up? It's like, shit, this is worse than the worst fucking gore fucking, mass killer on TV. It comes right into your mind. Have you ever woke up like that?
Yeah.
On a daily basis?
For last
See?
well, for the first 4 years I was out of the Marine Corps.
There it is.
I just had nightmares the other night.
Yep.
So
One was I was in Afghanistan, and there was this rubble, like this pile of rubble, and this guy had been hit, so I'm trying to fucking help him patch his wound up, and this fucking hand came from out of nowhere, out of the rubble, and tried dragging me into the fucking rubble, and it was so fucking strong.
Whoa.
I don't know. It was so strong that I couldn't stop pulling away and couldn't stop pulling away and couldn't stop pulling away. And finally, I just woke myself up because I screamed, because I yelled, and I woke myself up, and I woke Laura up, and it's always
this
cool.
was a dream.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Little night terror.
So I woke Lori up. Lori's always really good she's really good at putting me back to sleep, dude.
Oh.
She's like, calm down, everything's okay. She's like, you're home.
No wonder you're there.
Yeah, you close that door.
Well, Puff had to make the rounds. He's very interested in everyone's well-being.
Right.
What's his name?
Puff.
Puff.
Morpheus.
Oh,
Morpheus Puffington.
The cat's name is Morpheus.
Yep.
Okay.
Cat's got a full
One of
name.
them. He
One of
knows
the
what's
kitties.
happening in the Matrix. I think it's a really cool idea.
Right.
I think it's really cool.
If we're not in it, it's gonna happen. Anyway.
Well, I think I don't.
We can. We
I
do
don't
adventure
dismiss
in virtual
the
reality.
simulation idea. I do not dismiss that
Mhm.
because I know that our consciousness creates simulations consistently.
Right.
I know that mine does. I don't know whether I believe it is reality or not, or useful falsehood, or
It can be turned into it though.
well, whatever you want. I mean, this is me.
It can be molded.
I'm not saying yours is like that or yours is like mine is.
Right.
It's just that for me, it's like I don't really worry about reality. I just take care of what's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Do the next right thing for the
Right,
next
go
right
with it.
reason. That's right. Do the next right thing for the right reason. That's all. And that is something I got from somebody else. That ain't original, man. So that's just me. I'm a real practical, non-spiritual
Keep it
atheist.
simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Kev,
What's that?
you believe in the Matrix theory?
Not really.
No.
The movies were okay.
I'll tell you what. If they're right, if that's the truth, and this is a simulation, they're doing a really shitty job of my life, and I have complaints.
Refresh the page. Refresh the
I have
page.
some fucking complaints. Goddamn it!
That's what I always said. If there
Fix
was a loving
fucking
God,
programming.
if
Complain
there
to
was a
Google.
loving God, he wouldn't have treated me or a lot of other people this way.
Dude, if there was a fucking Matrix,
Because there ain't.
if there was a Matrix and we were in it, dude, there's not a fucking chance in hell that they would put Trump as president.
That could have been a fucking what do you call it? A glitch in the Matrix.
I don't
That's a
know.
glitch in the system.
The standby button was pressed.
Notice it was only one turn.
Well, you know what? It's a good way to clean out the excess. Think about it.
They cleaned
Yeah.
out the cash.
They found,
Damn.
yeah, we got to drop this portion out because we're going forward.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah, man.
Showing all the dummies that voted for him.
Dude, I am
Tragic.
so
You know
so
how-
ashamed of my dad. Somebody who voted
You know
for
how
him. I
bad
can't
they
believe it.
targeted people
Have you ever
in Florida?
Yeah.
For like
remember?
for like Cubans and shit, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you vote
fucking
for
targeted,
somebody who could give a fuck about you and doesn't really do anything that benefits you?
Yeah, the
Right.
Trump campaign
Why would you give a fuck
targeted,
about that?
like
I don't care who.
Cubans in fucking Florida during
I
their
saw.
first
I heard
campaign.
about it. Yeah, I heard about it.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
they're like, well, you just left the fucking communist. That's what it's going to turn into if he doesn't get elected.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Well, you got all the older Cubans down there who escaped from Cuba
Communist.
when Castro
Communist
came in,
Cuba, yeah.
right? And they have a lot of stories, and they're like pretty bitter, and because somebody jerked the slack out of their fucking investment shit. But they're not the people that stayed there.
Right.
No, and they're not the Marielitos. The Mariel prisons.
Yeah.
Right.
During the Scarface days.
Yeah. So, anyhow, I understand that mentality, and I understand the type of machismo that happens in certain parts of the culture, of the Latino culture. There is a machismo that's like, this guy, he's a fucking,
Right.
he's macho. He's not macho. He's a fucking cunt. No, the macho guys I know, they say, you slap the fuck out of that one.
And si, senor.
And I know
He's
we're
a
not going to
con.
say I ain't no better than nobody, but I'll beat that motherfucker.
He's a motherfucking con.
Am I right?
It's a money cone.
He's a mighty con.
No, but I understand where that comes from, and I ain't got no beef on those guys. 'Cause
No
they,
beef.
They,
Just
they,
con.
they don't read.
Martin money cone.
They
Yeah.
don't read, man. They don't got the information. They got, he feels good. You stand up there, he feels good, and then guys like us think, oh man, I'd love to backhand that cocksucker off the dais. Anyway, and good.
Oh,
Got those
boy.
What about the 410 wrestler that took him down on stage? Took him down and put him in a fucking choke lock. Oh yeah.
Say what?
You hear
There
about
was a
that?
guy that was 410. It was a little Puerto Rican guy
Yeah.
from fucking Spanish Harlem.
He just, I'm surprised the wind didn't break him.
Oh shit!
Oh, he put Trump down.
He had heart.
He's
Lots of
like,
heart.
When was that?
I'm a man. What was that? Oh God, it's probably 30, 40 years ago.
Oh man!
And this is
like
when
that
Trump-
guy to be president.
Trump had some shit, man. Then,
Yeah.
not real shit.
Right.
He had a lot of bacalao in his body.
So, it's like a lot of us who know, I mean, I've done business with Trump, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to go into that. I'm just glad he's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So happy.
Yeah, thank God. And it's sad. He's going to get elected next.
We're still
no.
scarred
No,
by
he's
him.
not.
We're still
Well,
scarred.
if it's Kamala Harris against him,
No,
she'll
it won't
win.
be. It won't be. It's
don't
going to be,
think?
Biden's going to run again.
You think he's going to live that long?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Well, did you hear
I don't
about
want
the?
senator
But he would
motherfuckers
fucking
like
so
that
much-
live to be fucking 90 fucking 8.
Hey, the
Alright.
Rock said he's
They're
he'll
probably
go
giving
by
him
his
fucking,
fans.
Yeah.
Stem cell injections every day.
You guys
Yeah.
wouldn't mind seeing the Rock as the president?
The Rock.
No, he'd have to have some good policies, man. I
I'm
can't
just
say
saying
that.
people would
Yeah.
say
He's
they
fucking
would vote for the
Republican
guy.
now, dude, so no.
I'm saying if you don't know shit about politics, maybe that's what we need actually. Even
Well,
though it was
well,
faulty
that's
with
what
this
a lot of
last
people
fuck
thought
we
last
had.
He's
time.
running as a Republican because that's what he's voting
The
for.
Republicans are a cancer on our society. Not the Democrats
Party
are that
system
much better.
itself is a cancer.
I'm saying it can't get any worse.
Oh, yes, it can.
Well, we could be prepared for it at least,
You could do it like Tucker Carlson.
or just give us,
Can you think of
Dude,
that?
fuck that
Oh
guy.
my god!
just make
People
our
love
web
that
strands
guy.
a little stronger.
that guy.
We'll be
Right?
okay.
People love that.
I
piece of
know
shit.
our friend Heidi our porn star friend that we had on here loves
Mae.
watching him. She loves watching him.
A piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't understand.
He's a bona fide liar.
Piece of shit, motherfucker.
He's
Liar.
a racist liar.
I want to cut that
Asshole.
motherfucker.
And you know what? I saw a debate with him and Cenk Uygur, the Young Turks guy.
Yeah.
And he came clean. He goes, "Yeah, this is just fucking an act. I don't really believe this stuff." And he's more of like a centrist Democrat
Really?
in his own person. Oh yeah, he doesn't believe that shit.
Hmm.
He's just doing it for the money.
What the fuck?
Hey.
And he told Cenk that. And Cenk's like, "Dude, we get along." Like,
Some people
I'm like,
follow the
what
money.
the fuck?
Damn.
Oh, it was amazing.
Money.
It was and he can't find it anymore because they,
They took it down, probably.
well, the GOP got a hold of that shit. Fox and fucking Murdoch and his crew of fucking Nazi pricks. Anyway,
Wow.
sorry. No, please don't let. There's better things to talk about.
Tell me how you really feel, Mondo.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
It's actually more intense than that.
I can imagine.
I make a
Mondo
boogaloo
doesn't
boy.
like to-
I make a boogaloo boy look like an altar boy who's been getting punked.
The Michael step back, go, damn.
He is like Rupert Murdoch.
God.
Just
So-
the whole thing. I'd rather.
You still trying to chew over there?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the 419 show. So
Yeah.
I got
Who's coming on?
Warren. I'm calling
Warren's great.
Warren Bobrow.
The
I'll be calling
calendar
him.
book. You know you can have you can use the calendar in your phone.
So the
right?
19th is Monday, and that's advantageous because
Yeah, 19th is
And you can
19th
make
is Monday.
edits without making it look all messy.
now.
Correct.
So that's going to be the show. Warren and who else is going to be on?
Okay,
Gonna call?
so far I got
He went to the
Warren
dollar store.
Bobrow, I got Sean Vanderloo,
Right.
I got Ben Austin,
100%.
Nice,
Tommy Dearline,
nice.
Tom from Trippy
Tommy.
Podcast podcast. Yeah, so that's what I got, and I'll
Nice.
probably call Johnny Blaze too. Johnny Blaze, I just sent him all our headshots, so he's going to send us a date on when we can reschedule our podcast with him because we had
Sounds
to cancel that before.
Is Johnny Blaze from
No.
No.
Ghost Rider?
No.
No.
See, I
Why would you
mentioned
say
that
that?
shit. Yeah, I mentioned a video.
He's cool. We did a podcast with him.
Yeah,
Fictional
I like
character.
I think he's a good cat.
yeah. So we're gonna shoot our we're gonna record it on 419, and then I'll be releasing it for our 420 show, and that'll be our 420 show right there.
Sounds good.
Because on 420 I'll be getting divorced, and on 421 I'll be working on my new job.
You don't want
Yeah.
You don't
How
want
does
to
that
get
sound? How does that
divorced
feel
on,
when you think
on
about
420.
Good.
That'll make it a bad memory for you.
Bro, I'm gonna be high the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Come on, I'm getting high as fuck when I wake up in the morning.
that? You are?
Yeah, I don't want to sit through that sober.
Are you doing wake up?
No.
Man, you're barely going to be able to sign the
I'm
papers.
glad to hear that.
It's televised. It's tele thing.
What is?
It's Zoom. It's by Zoom.
So
What
how do
is?
you sign
Yeah, the
divorce
court.
papers on
The
an
court?
iPad
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
That's good.
Are you gonna
All
get? Should I get you one of those celebration hats on the whistle?
Yeah, man. Yeah, do that.
Right, celebration, sprinkles,
Sprinkles. And
Like Annie?
Popping the champagne.
Mandy
Right?
canceled for the 17th. So, and I don't know if
Why?
She'll be back.
I don't know, but
Stay positive.
I think we have Allie coming on the 17th. My friend
All right.
Allie, anyway. So
Okay.
Anyway, we'll have a show.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
And
The show
Kevin,
must
you getting
go
ready to
on.
leave?
Yeah, I need to
All right,
go.
brother. Thanks a lot for being on the show. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Bye,
See you
Kevin.
next time, brother.
Peace and love, homie. Peace and love. You better give me a hug before you leave.
Safe
Right.
journeys.
Yeah. Then I'm getting too old for this shit stretch.
Yup.
No, for that seat.
I gotta grab my dabs,
Has
All
no
of his
back.
stuff
grab my
ready
tools.
to go.
I'll switch seats for you next time, bro.
Too bad my
See you
Starbucks
later.
Give the
finished.
bippity back.
Take care, homie.
All right,
No, he has good coverage, man. He's in there.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Kevin. Have a good night, bro.
Could have closed the door when you walked
Close the
out,
door.
but you didn't.
You don't need to close it. Cat can come
It's
in
for the
here.
sound. It's good for the sound.
Oh, careful there. Making all that noise.
I'm sitting down way too
I
long.
made way more noise than I was
Yeah.
worth. Okay.
But then you know what? That's the common thing though. When you try not to make noise, you make noise.
Yeah, absolutely.
all the time. All the time.
Hey, you hear about Logan Paul or Jake Paul, one of those guys? You hear they got they're being accused of sexual assault?
I heard that. But
Yeah.
Jake Paul was on WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
Why do they put stupid people on TV?
Well, he got the shit knocked out of him. It was great.
Because they make
Oh,
money.
did he? By who?
I'm trying to think who knocked the fuck out of him. Shit.
I hope they legit fucking hit him.
Who had him on? Sami Zayn was fighting with
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Mhm.
Kevin Owens took Jake Paul, or Paul, whatever his name is, Logan Paul,
Mm-hmm.
and turned him into a pile of rubble
Oh, nice.
on fucking, streamed event. It was pretty cool.
Was that WrestleMania?
Yeah, it was WrestleMania.
Oh, nice.
Oh, WrestleMania was good. It was really good. But, favorite wrestlers got beat, so I wasn't happy.
Oh, for real?
Drew McIntyre got beat, lost to Bobby Lashley again.
Oh, man.
And
I'm
my
sorry.
girl Sasha, she got beat.
Oh, she lost to man, that's one chick that they brought up real quick was Bianca Belair.
Bianca, she's good though.
Yeah, she earned her way in.
I
She
like
definitely
her.
earned her way in.
I love watching her, and they tore
Rob,
the
do you have any
shit.
idea who we're talking about?
No, I do not.
Can I get that lighter, please?
Bianca Belair's hot. And then another big upset, Asuka
Oscar.
Japanese chick.
lost to Rhea Ripley. And I was
Those
just,
little flips.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then last night, Charlotte Flair comes on and kicks the shit out of both of them during their rematch. So the match is called because fucking Charlotte kicked their ass. Threw them out of the ring and beat the piss out of both of them.
Jeez.
It was great. And Charlotte got that mole removed. It's on her chin.
Oh, really?
I hate that. She looks so great now. Man, I almost went in the bathroom for a minute.
Oh, Jesus, Mondo.
I had to
Wait,
pee.
she had a mole.
Anyways, she had this mole on her chin. I'm not a fan
One of those like
those.
mole.
Yeah, one of them light colored jobs you can cover with makeup.
Okay.
But it ain't covered no more.
Oh.
Because she's with what's his
during a
name?
match, that
Verdugo
could.
or whatever his
I
name
would
is.
fear for that during a match too.
Yeah,
So
'cause
yeah,
she gets
I
torn
would,
off.
Yeah, that would hurt.
But she threw those bitches around like they were fucking rag dolls, man.
Nice.
So it was great to see Charlotte back in the old form that we know her of, 14-time former world's champion. She's coming back, I'm afraid, but that doesn't mean she's going to win.
Mm.
You know how that shit works.
Hey Mondo,
Anyhow, oh,
I'm so curious of the drapes behind us.
those? Right there?
These two right here.
Oh, yeah. Nice, huh? You like those?
Okay, there it is. Is there like an explanation of those?
Yeah,
or?
okay. So I'm a junkie
Uh-huh.
for shit
Okay.
online. I buy shit, as you know.
We
And
all
so-
buy shit.
Well, okay, I buy a lot of shit. So anyway,
Amazon comes to my house a lot.
Instagram. I see these pop up on Instagram and going,
Mm.
and they're like 70% off.
Yeah,
So you like them?
I do.
I think they're worth like 10,
Let's
12
see
bucks.
this one
They're
with
like
the,
12
I'm
bucks.
glad
a
we
piece.
got these.
I think it fucking it makes our room a little bit.
This
I got
one
more.
with the,
So-
with the chicks and the.
To anybody
trees.
seeing this for the first time,
Awesome.
to anybody say this for the first time, let me give us a quick introduction if you're just now checking us out. My name is Ryan Castle. To the left of me is Rob the Nod.
Yo.
Over here is Mondo Homunculero. He's our tech guy. Killer Kevin K just left. He's got stuff he had to do, but he's on frequently. And we basically do we give stupid stoner questions to people that we find interesting, people that we meet on the internet. through various through various social media apps, and just people that I've met and that we've all met over the course of Mondo's 65. So the course of 65 years. So
68.
68, whatever. I'm cutting you
It's
loose
fucking
here.
old. You know what? If you can, let's get say like 52, then
Right. Gotcha.
thank you.
And he's still getting stoned with us. What's that say about that guy? He's fucking awesome. So, me and Mondo have known each other for quite a bit, since 2005. And,
16 years.
yep, 16 years. I've known Kevin just as long.
Yep.
And, Rob I've known for a year. Me and Rob will be celebrating a friendship here pretty soon.
Fucking
Pretty cool.
That Facebook shit came up like celebration friends. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What, between me and you?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was like one fucking photo.
I'm really
That's
glad.
fucking funny.
was
Rob,
one
I'm really
picture.
glad you're here. I very much enjoy your input and your company and your.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I really do.
Ditto
I mean,
to everyone else.
Yeah, this show wouldn't be the same without you, man.
It wouldn't be two stone dudes.
Me and Mondo pulled it off the other day, but still, it needed you on there.
Hey, you know, I'm
Has shit to do.
just another old dog, man.
Worked for the show.
That's it. I love you guys, man. Thank you.
We love you too, Mondo.
Yeah, thank you, man.
but feeling.
It's great to be in here in the Casa de Mondo Zaskia in the heart of Thanatero Studios.
Yeah.
I love you.
So, and another thing we're looking for, let's get this message out to people who have business interest. If you have some type of related product that you'd like to have advertised
Yes.
on us, please look us up. Look up our social medias on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. On our Facebook page, it'll have our phone number. It's our sideline. You can call. And
We're on every damn thing.
yeah,
There we go.
get a hold of us one way or another, and
All
we'll
the
talk
time.
about advertising your product for free for a little bit, and then we move on from there.
We
So
want
that's
to.
the basic plan. We want to get your name out there just as much as we want to get ours out there.
Send us some copy, man, and we'll spew it.
And so Jamie is definitely down. She wants to be part of the cast,
Cool.
I think that's great.
probably like once a month or whatever.
Cool.
Well, in the times Kevin doesn't come, we have
Yeah.
an open spot for her.
Right,
How about that?
right. That sounds good.
Just, I don't know if she can make it, great. If she can't, well, nobody's going to say
Well, she's telling me Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we don't do podcasts on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
We will be doing them on
we
Tuesdays.
once did.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do it on two. We're gonna have to be doing it on Mondays and
Talk
Tuesdays.
about the new schedule that's coming out.
Okay, so this is what might happen.
Oh,
This is an if.
Okay.
We will be running shows on Mondays and Tuesdays. Because my work schedule is changing from Wednesdays to like Wednesdays. Or
we want to
whatever.
congratulate Ryan on.
Yeah.
Don't congratulate me yet. I haven't got haven't got it fully confirmed. There's
Oh.
nothing. It's
Okay.
Well,
just,
you're moving.
So we won't say anything more.
right. I'll find out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You're moving
Yeah.
forward.
He pretty much told me that he's like, dude, you're hired. I was like, okay. So I just gotta wait for them to move forward with me. You know what I mean?
You need to jump up. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, they'll give me a fucking piss test.
Hey, you get to wear shorts, right?
Yeah.
All right.
How'd you know?
Huh?
How'd you know?
About wearing shorts?
Do you know
Yeah,
what their
I worked at
cannabis?
the airport.
Hey,
Oh.
do you know what their cannabis policy is?
I don't know, but I'll bring that shit up.
Better bring it up front. Well, you're medical.
when you go to
You're
take a piss, when they go to
medical,
when they go to give you a piss test, they ask you for all your prescriptions.
Yeah.
Marijuana is just one of my prescriptions.
Put the card down and it's over.
And
Yep.
even if they test them, of course, like any other drug test, there's levels. So they would kind of assume if he was roasted during.
He has a reasonable blood count on that.
Yeah.
Compared to us.
Yeah, and they do cotton swab.
Oh, that only you just don't have to smoke that day.
Yeah.
And you'll pass it.
You're fine.
Yeah, drink a bunch of water.
That don't even matter. You seriously, all you have to do is not smoke weed that day,
Está bien, my friend.
and you like,
Oh, then it's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine.
You're
That's what
fine.
happened to Kevin.
Yeah, they
Well,
did
that's-
cotton swab for me. So
That's what they want. They want you to be not stoned at work.
At work.
yeah, that's all.
And that's
Yeah.
that's safety risk.
Do your shit
Right.
in your own time.
I just can't wake and bake that day.
No, yeah, don't.
I can't wait for you to move up and feel better and go, hey,
Yeah.
now,
tell you-
now I got some disposable.
Excuse me. You know what helps too?
what's that?
Sometimes keep your phone like recorded,
Okay.
so that way if you miss anything within the conversation, you can always
Right.
check back and listen.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's a good idea.
I have an AZ. I have a
They
recorder on my
mention
phone,
things that's
AZ
not
recorder.
in the book, of course.
Right. So, we talked about the Matrix theory. We talked about wrestling. How much time have we been
Alien
going by?
butt plugging.
How much time have we gone now so far?
We're at 1:20.
Oh.
An hour and 20?
Yeah.
All right, so it's fine. We can end it right now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this segment of Two Stone Dudes podcast. We appreciate you checking out this episode. We apologize for not having the guest out of our control. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. And if you've seen us anywhere else, thank you for joining us there. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Two Stone Dudes. So just check us out there. The phone number for the podcast is on our Facebook page. So check that out. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, everybody.